everyone, thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or they have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. Friends, this is another shocker. Tuface Idibia and Annie Idibia are out now on a very serious fight. Annie Idibia just took to her Instagram stories to slam her husband, Tuface Idibia, his family, and also his children's mothers. As we all know that Tuface has baby mamas, not one, not two, not three. And all of them have kids for him, which he's still sharing this custody with the kids and the baby mamas. The actress, who is Annie Idibia, the wife of the singer Tuface Idibia, had this to write on her Instagram, which is really shocking a lot of people because people thought that the marriage between Tuface Idibia and Annie was just one of a special kind, owing to the fact that Tuface had so many baby mamas with children all around. And at some point, people were wondering how Annie Dibia is able to cope with all of that. And people even kept on hailing her like, wow, you've really tried with all the baby mamas around and children. You married him and they've not heard anything about their marriage. So this is coming as a very big surprise to a lot of people. And on her Instagram, these were her exact words. Your baby mamas constantly use your children as an excuse for all sorts of rubbish. She added that she has been patient and she has made so many sacrifices for Tuface and his kids, but she's no fool. She went on to say that Tuface's family never liked her from the get-go, no matter how hard she tried. And she is now calling Tuface out for sleeping under the same roof with his children's mother, that's Pero Adeniyi, when he's visiting the kids they share together. Also, she concluded by naming Tuface's manager, who is Efe Frankie, and the singer's relatives, telling them that their action is unacceptable. She went further by calling out Tuface's brother, that's Hyacinth Idibia, for housing the singer, his kids, and Pero under the same roof. This is very, very shocking. And more on her Instagram, she wrote this: I am a patient woman. I am not a fool innocent. Your family never loved me from the beginning. No matter how hard I tried, I was never worthy to them. I have made so many sacrifices for you and all your children. God knows I have tried. She continued, what kind of man takes his kids to Disney and spend nights in the same apartment with his kids and their mother? How many times have you gone to see your kids with Peru and she stay with you and the kids under the same roof for nights? Or is it when your brother at Idibia house you, your kids and Peru under the same roof? I can go on and on. Your baby mamas constantly use your children as an excuse for all sorts of rubbish. I try to stay gracious. You are not the first man on the planet to have kids by different women. You can do better. Everything I do is to show the good human that you are. But today, this move done by you, Efe, Frankie, and your family is unacceptable. Wow, guys, is this not very shocking? Because so many people felt that their marriage has been wonderful, sweet, no complaint, no fights, nothing. And everybody thought Annie Dibia and all the baby mamas got along with their kids. Because you see some pictures where they will show vacation, you will see Annie Dibia with her own daughter and Two-Face's baby mama's kids all spending time together. All of that on social media gave an impression that, wow, everything seemed to be flowing on well and smooth. But coming out today for Annie Idibia to say this, it tells a whole lot has been going down in that home without anybody knowing. Well, it's not a thing of joy to see people separate or to see people have issues like this. And for Annie to come out on social media, it obviously means that it has gotten to the point that she can't bear it anymore. But at the same time, another question a lot of people are addressing right now is, why bring out your family on social media? Someone said this: Madam, please address your family issues privately or within your extended family. Everyone have their domestic issues. You knew what you were getting yourself into. So you can see the line at which some people are giving their own opinion. Some other person said this: calm down. Don't mess up the good job thus far. Patience works magic. Another person went on to say this: this social media outburst is so sad. You should have controlled your keypad fingers and faced the whole thing of social media. Wow. People are having their own opinions, first with regards to her coming on social media to say this openly. And some people have this to say too. To Baba, actually you can do better. Your other children can come visit you at you and Annie's home. Baby mamas is not a ticket to adultery. I do not support that. Obviously, those baby mamas are happy now that your home is about to break. Don't drag your legendary to the mud. Anywhere true love is, that is where the devil will go and pitch his tent for an opportunity to enter and scatter. To Baba, apply wisdom, step it down, hold it down, and contain it there. Make it long, I beg. That is what someone is now saying. And you know, people would always have one thing or the other to say. Another one went on to say, celeb marriage and problems. Someone said this again: Tuface is a great guy and a great father. Annie is simply pained. Better Tuface goes his way cause his music has really suffered since he married Annie. Just like Soul E, a woman killing his music. Annie should learn to share him with other baby mamas or leave. You can see on and on and on. If we continue, there are a whole lot. So people are on both sides. Some will talk about it being on Two-Face's side, some on Annie Idibia's. And someone said this. Let's speak this last one. Annie, no vex. You see, you have to finish what you started. Did you not count the cost before marrying the guy? Did you not know the baggage he came with? Since you decided to form good woman, please continue till the end. After all, Pero has 3 children for him. Just take it that she is a co-wife. Live and let live, my dear. Friends, isn't this a whole lot to take in for Annie? You know, she is the woman in the picture. And you know one thing about issues like this. Generally, men don't take things to heart. A man can just see issues, handle it the way he can, and then move on. But you know, women generally, the weight is on the woman more than on the man because women are more emotional than the men. Imagine the struggles she will be going through, having to see her husband mingling with these women, and it's something that she can't stop or control because he has kids with them. And on the other hand, Two-Face can't just abandon his children. He has to go and see them. So in a situation like this, what should be the best approach? And what should be a way out to show Annie that maybe Two-Face may or may not be sleeping with this baby mamas? And she can't follow him up and down. She can't be on his neck 247, which is not possible. And then how can you confirm that he is not sleeping with them or he is sleeping with them? You have no proof. You have nothing to say when you are not there, except otherwise maybe she has gotten her proof to say all of this. But you know, For someone like this who has kept quiet for a long time and coming out on social media, you should know that it has gotten to the point that she can't carry the pain any longer. But what would you do? Like someone said, you should have known from the onset that this is what you're getting yourself involved with. And obviously, if these baby mamas are people that still like Two-Face, what do you think would happen? Whatever has been going on, definitely you will still see signs of that thing happening again. And since the visitation or the co-parenting is done at the homes of these baby mamas, and then in some days, according to Annie, what she is saying now is that when they go out, probably on vacations and all of that, it's not like they're coming back the same day. They all spend the night, days, not just one day, not just 2 days, but a long period of time together. And she is citing that they have all been spending these hours in the same room or in the same house. How will this all go down for Annie? Right now, it's a thing of struggle for her, and she is giving an impression of backing down at the same time not backing down because she is the wife to Two-Face Idibia. But now she has even called his own family members being in support of what Two-Face is actually doing by hanging out with the baby mamas, even including his own brother Hyacinth. That Hyacinth has even encouraged Two-Face by keeping them under his own roof, allowing Two-Face to play along with his baby mama, not minding that Two-Face is already married. And how would you go about this? When family members are involved, your in-laws are involved, it makes things very, very serious. Because no in-law would sit and watch and fold their arms, especially when it has been dragged out on social media. And how is this whole thing going to turn out? A lot of people have always looked up to Two-Face. He's a loved and well-known singer, not just in Nigeria, not just in Africa, but internationally. And at the same time, they would not want things like this to be brought in the open or in the public. It will create bad name and bad impressions about them. Well, I'm sure a lot of people may not really be surprised if Two-Face and his baby mamas are still clinging along. Everybody knows that, yes, Two-Face has kids with all of these women. And obviously, if these women still have feelings for him, you would expect such things to go on. The only thing is, how well is Annie Idibia able to contain all of this? This obviously shows that she has gotten to the peak and she can't bear it anymore. Too much of everything is bad. She is a human being, and if all of this she is saying right now about Two-Face and his baby mamas are true, it's very hurtful and painful. You watch your husband being with these women and you can't stop it because, one, kids are involved. And where kids are involved, people need to be very careful with their actions and things that they say. Otherwise, it will be that she is the one depriving him of being with his kids. But when things have gone out of hand like this, friends, what do you think is the best approach to an issue like this? Or what do you think should be the best way Two-Face should co-parent with his baby mamas without getting entangled with them? Because there is no how you would say someone who has kids for you, you go and see them, spend nights with them without anything happening. And especially if the place you guys are going is not where the baby mamas are with their own husbands. For those of them that are married, then for those that are not married, what do you expect would happen? This is going on and on and on. And if you could recall, at some point they said that Pero is married to another man. And if she is actually married to another man, does it mean that the man would allow her to go on a vacation with Two-Face? Or is it that the marriage did not hold? Or is it that she's single again with just Two-Face kids? That is another question again you'll be asking. Wow, I'm sure it's a whole lot that Annie Idibia is carrying on her shoulders. But someone said something that stood out. You should have counted all of this before going in. This is a man who has more than 3 baby mamas and they all have kids for him. What was she expecting? in a situation like this, different problems will keep popping up every day because you can't just have your husband to yourself alone. It's not possible. Like I will repeat, so long as kids are involved, you should be rest assured that you are sharing your husband with some other women. Like one of those who wrote on Instagram said this, just accept that these are co-wives to you, even though they are not legally married to Two-Face. That bond of kids has connected them together. And so it's like Two-Face is married to Annie Idibia and also to his baby mamas at the same time. But is Annie Idibia strong enough to carry all of this? That is why you come and ask certain questions. People that are involved in polygamous marriage, how do they cope? Because you can see, despite the fact that Annie Idibia is married to Two-Face, they live in the same house, and these other baby mamas are scattered all around. Yet, the pain of having to see your husband being with these women is now affecting Annie Idibia seriously. Not to talk of those women that are involved in polygamous home where they all live under the same roof. What is their magic, or are they just hiding under the umbrella of I am married to a man, I would endure and then suffer what will come after it? This is another thing to tell you that even polygamous marriages are not just easy at all. That one, you are seeing your husband, but you can't even reach out to him, all because another woman is with him who is also his wife. You must have a very large heart, or you must wear strong shield of patience for you to be in a polygamous home. Not to talk of Annie Idibia. Really, the truth is, she would have really made up her mind if this is what she wants. Because there is no how you would have a man who has baby mamas and children and think that he will be to herself alone. It's not possible at all. More and more problems will keep popping up every day so long as those people are part of his life. And in a situation that you have these women with their children and who is also connected to her own husband, she can't just stop him from going to see them. Another thing someone suggested, is it not better that these kids come over to Two-Face's apartment when it is the time for Two-Face to have time with his kids? In that sense, you would know that it's Two-Face, Annie Idibia, and his children in the house with no baby mamas. But the reverse is the case. He is going there to visit his children and plan vacations together because he has to still spend time with his kids. This is really, really a difficult situation because Annie Idibia can't just stop Two-Face from being with his children. Who knows how they're going to end this whole thing or how it's going to settle, because these people are still in the picture. They are still part of Two-Face's life and they can't cut them off from his life. And how will Annie continue like this? Or how do you think Annie should react? And what do you think should be a solution to this particular family problem that is coming up right now, which no one expected between Annie Idibia, Two-Face, his family, even his own manager? Friends, what should be the best way to handle an issue like this? And what would be your own advice to Annie, since the whole load is on her shoulder to bear and watch all of this happening? Please, whatever you think should be the best approach, you could put that down at the comment section. We hope and pray that they get all of this resolved in peace. No one is happy to see any marriage breaking. No one is happy to see people go their separate ways. Even though someone said something again, celebrities' marriage are not marriages that you should see would go on smoothly. Well, in some situations, some marriages have lasted despite the fact that they are celebrities. However it turns out to be, we hope and wish Annie Idibia the best in settling this issue. Another thing is bringing your family issues on social media. Do you think that has helped matters or that has worsened matters? Because if you go now, a whole lot of comments are there. Some are on the side of Two-Face, some are on the side of Annie. And then when you start hearing and seeing all of these hurtful comments, does it help the matter or does it make the matter worse? You can see that there are a whole lot of struggles when things are brought out in the open. Social media is a marketplace. It shouldn't be a place that people should be encouraged to bring out their family issues openly. In the end, you will just get more pain than even having to get a solution to the problems you're having in your home. Once again, we wish Annie and Tuface all the best in resolving this issue. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please do not forget to hit on the like button, also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.